sounds bizarre to say about someone in the form like she is right now, but just not quite fluent yet today. Timing not quite there, but classic Meg Lanning finding a way. Okay, if it's not 4, it's 2. Where are my pockets? Where are the gaps? And I'll take those as best I can until I can find my tempo to up it. Pulled away and over Izzy Wong. She was in the game. She was there. And I think she just lost the tracking ever so slightly.
Yeah, it was almost like she wasn't. And you just see there she takes a couple of steps in actual fact, she needed to take a couple of steps out.
The Fantastic Four First Steps is now streaming.
I herald his Galactus.
Line him up, Johnny! Marvel's first family is certified fresh.
What time is it, Ben? It's clobber time!
Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps.
Cover the one that might go over your head, and the added layer to that has to be what batter is on. She generally likes to hit from ball 1, but you'd imagine that you could probably be off the rope a little bit the first few balls. Well, that's gone high up in the air. Illingworth is underneath it. She fumbles it. It was swirling for so long. It is fairly windy out there. Tried to set herself, and it was just too much to do in the end.
From Millie Illingworth. It's cued edge skyer from Annabelle Sutherland, and it was a great effort, and it was there in the fingertips until the very last moment, and she hit the ground and just popped out. Great effort.
This time to the left of Dottin. Flashes hard. She gets the width that she loves and thrives on, Lanning. See this across so many of the Stars' innings this season. Amy Jones was going. She gets dismissed. Meg Lanning was steady. Now she's starting to really work through her gears. And that width from Millie Illingworth. They've tried so hard to hold the stumps for a long time to Lanning. She's starting to find those boundaries now. When do they take the surge?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I thought they might have gone actually when Amy Jones and Meg Lanning were just building, and then obviously the loss of Amy Jones. I think they'll just have a look at the end of this over and try and get Annabelle Sutherland in. And sometimes the surge actually helps you get in. Just gives you an opportunity to up the ante naturally. Only 2 fielders out.
Yeah, nice bit of variation from Illingworth. And the Stars like Lanning in during the surge. She's their best striker alongside Reece McKenna. Just wonder whether giving Annabelle Sutherland a couple more deliveries just to assess the conditions. And you're right though, might just free her up, Loz. Change of field, short fine up inside the circle, long on back.
I actually had a similar situation when I was playing against the Stars the other night, and speaking about the surge and my reflections after coming off with probably that I let it go too far and allow myself too much time to get in, and actually got the tempo a lot quicker once I was in the surge. And it's that fine balance of enough balls where you can feel your rhythm, or just being brave enough to take it, and actually that helps you get into your innings and get going. There's sort of 2 ways to look at it, and I think sometimes just taking that brave option and actually just getting yourself, it's like, you know, it's a power play, isn't it? So it sometimes just helps you get that tempo pretty quick.
Well, she's backed it up brilliantly. Illingworth, the back end of that over, went for 5 off the first 2, and then 4 dots, 2 for 98. Yeah, just missed it.
Ready to roar. Tata Women's Premier League coming soon on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
What the hell is this place?
It's a research facility for the original Jurassic Park.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Let's go!
Continue in those conditions. And I think if it had been Darcy Brown that felt unsafe. As Sutherland starts to go here, then you go, do you know what, even though the conditions are similar to how they were, ultimately if a fast bowler's running and hitting the crease feeling like they're not quite sure of their feet, then it wouldn't be surprising if they pulled it up. But Darcy Brown actually got through her over, and then it was Amanda Jade Wellington's over where there started to be a bit more conversation about that, but there was pretty much rain that whole time.
I just think the thing that stands out for me there is that the game, or where the game's at, is not taken into consideration.
Yeah,
Surely,
same.
you know, I know what they're saying with that, but it's a like.
Phoebe Litchfield was thinking after the game is, I should have hit that one right-handed. I should have just hit that other one for 6 and then it would have been over. Which is classic to the mindset of someone who just relentlessly tries to get better, and she was on one. She wanted to win the game for her team, so I think she managed herself particularly well after the game as well, because she would have been so frustrated, but she managed not to show it. Getting herself into an interesting position there. She got a little bit stuck as she premeditated that. You can understand why. It's a short third. She wanted to get up and underneath, but that's smart from Wareham to go a lot fuller, change her length. This time she just settles for one down the ground for a single.
It's a great contest, this unfolding. You can see these two just know each other like the back of your hand. Georgia Wareham going under the bat, going really full in the block hole. Frustration building for Annabelle Sutherland. She hasn't really broken free yet.
She's just so calm, isn't she? 13 wickets and 10 average coming into this game, Wareham.
Buckle down for bigger challenges ahead.
Ready to roar. Tata Women's Premier League coming soon on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
Watching 28 from 24. It's going to be D-Dot with the ball. So we bowled 4 overs in the power surge. Brilliant against the Stars last time out. Just went for 2 runs. And bowled 4 dots. Can she good as that deep mid wicket and long on? Punished down the ground, but in the absence of Molyneux loss. Oh, that's
Ashton Kirby.
the line of it.
It's well bowled, well umpired as well.
Yep.
She just went with it.
been hoisted away. It's gone high in the air. And it will be her 50, Meg Lanning. Another WBBL 50. Send back the deep backward square. So goes full in the block hole. Can't get underneath that. Again, that is brilliant bowling. So game on between these two. It's been a wonderful battle right throughout this game.
Leg side.
Well, she goes into out, and she goes with plenty of force. It'll just be 4. But Annabelle Sutherland setting herself up for that full one, and she delivers at the end of the over. 10 coming from it. Well, she's been the leading run scorer this season on the back of going for 347,000 Australian dollars in the WPL. And she's looking as young and fit as ever.
Yeah, she's like a fine wine. Meg Lanning, she's got better. She's arguably been more destructive in the last year or so. She's evolved her game, particularly a power game, scoring all around the ground. She's assessed conditions and thrown punches at the right side. Always so dominant over and through that offside. But now accessing behind square as well on the leg side.
I think she just said to Annabelle Sutherland when she came down to congratulate her on the 50, let's go. Yeah, it's party time here now for the Stars. They've got themselves into a great position, laid the platform. Second surge over to Wong. Bowling round the wicket, she got that wrong. The slower ball comes out badly, and it gets the treatment. It'll be a no-ball free hit as well for Lanning on the back of that. So she's had 3 drop chances. She's got a 50, and now she's got a free hit to try and target anywhere.
She's about to get a massive paycheck. What a week to be Meg.